and I'm one of the library lunch ladies, and Carrie is going to help me out today. We are going to make a chai-spiced banana bread, and we are going to start by making sure our oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and you're going to want to grease your pan with nonstick spray, which I don't have lying around because, quarantine. But I do have a stick of butter, so I kind of buttered the pan a little bit.
Or you could use coconut oil.
Any sort of oil, yeah. You could use anything.
Vegetable oil.
And
motor
then
oil. Just kidding.
Yeah, just kidding. Well, not motor oil.
Joking.
And then I like to always get my dry ingredients together first so that I'm good to go when my wet ingredients are ready. So in my bowl, I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use whatever flour you have lying around. I had all-purpose. And then we're going to add baking soda, which is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then we're going to add those chai spice blends. And in a chai spice blend, you will find cardamom. So we're going to add 3/4 teaspoons of ground cardamom, and I love cardamom. Do you want to smell it, Carrie?
Sure.
Smell the cardamom.
I am not a fan of cardamom, guys, so sorry.
I love it because
didn't
it has
that
like this
very
earthy
much.
floral undertone to it, and it's just, I put it in my granola. I love it so much. Like I add it to my granola recipes. I think it just gives it more depth of flavor. So we got our cardamom, and then we're also going to add 3/4 teaspoon cinnamon, and I don't know.
I love cinnamon, so
Cinnamon's
I
the
will
best thing in the
smell
world.
that.
Yeah, smell that.
Yeah,
Smell good.
I love cinnamon.
It
so
smells
much.
delicious. I wish we had smell-o-vision.
Right.
So 3/4 teaspoon. Or a little extra if you like a little extra cinnamon. I like extra cinnamon. And then we're going to use a little bit of ginger, just 1/4 teaspoon ginger. And we have our ginger. Do you like ginger, Carrie? You want to smell the ginger?
I
Let's
do
smell
like
the
ginger.
Yeah. So bright.
It is.
I love ginger.
But you can't use too much of it because you
No.
can totally get overdosed on ginger.
Yeah.
You really gotta like use the right amount.
Allspice. Now, allspice is like, I understand why we use allspice, but it is not my favorite to smell.
No?
Yeah, do you want to smell it? Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot more than 1/4 teaspoon.
Yeah, I love the way it smells.
Yeah.
It's very clovey. Do you
It's-
like cloves?
I like cloves, but I like a little bit of cloves.
See, I love cloves.
I can't
They
go
make me
overboard
happy.
on the cloves. I like nutmeg. Like I could smell nutmeg all day long.
Yeah.
And then we would also add salt to this, but I have salted butter. So typically when you're making baked goods, I usually use unsalted butter, and then I would put salt in my flour mixture. But since I have salted, you don't want to overdo it on the salt. So I'm not going to add any salt this time. We'll see what happens.
That was my suggestion because I never buy unsalted butter.
I always buy
get yelled at
unsalted
home
butter.
if I do.
Oh, I love unsalted butter. My mom uses salted butter too, so whenever we do like cookie baking, we're like, where's my butter? This is my butter. It's true.
Butter hoarders.
So, so then we're just gonna give it a good stir around, just to like combine everything together. And then I always like doing the dry first because then you're good to go when your wet ingredients are ready. Carrie, do you wanna give that a good stir?
You bet.
And then I'll get going on our wet mixture. So in my bowl, I have a cup of sugar and 1 stick of salted butter. But go ahead and use unsalted and add some salt to your dry mix. And we're gonna cream that together.
How much salt would they add, Sarah?
3/4 teaspoon for
Okay.
this recipe.
Okay.
Yeah. I hardly ever use my hand mixer, so we'll see
It's
what
gonna be
happens.
great. It's gonna be great. If it turns on. What's going on? There you go,
I don't know how it
Sarah.
works.
She didn't know how to turn it on, everyone.
So you're just supposed to go until the mixer looks light and fluffy, roughly 2 minutes. But until whenever you deem it light and fluffy, is it light and fluffy yet?
I think that's light and fluffy.
We think that it is like
That's light and fluffy.
so too.
Show everybody light and fluffy.
Light
Think
and
so. Think so.
fluffy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And next,
Huh?
and next you're going to want to add in your eggs
need help?
one at a time. But because I don't ever read recipes all the way through because I'm that person, make sure to do that, by the way.
Come on.
I cracked my eggs into a separate bowl, and I'm just going to add them in right now. And this was meant to be the bowl that I was gonna beat everything in, but I put the eggs in here instead. So then I had to use this tiny bowl. Let's see.
Do you need me to like?
Could you take this bowl away, or maybe you can scrape?
Yeah,
some.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
I'll scrape it for you.
Whoops!
Sam, no lapping.
No laughing!
It was a whoops in unison that sealed that for me.
We're just, careful.
And
Whatever.
since I figured out how to turn this beater on, I think I'll be able to beat these eggs in.
We hope. Second time's a charm,
Yeah.
Sarah. Second time's a charm.
And then you do want to just like give it a little bit of a scrape down just to make sure like you're getting all of the sugar and butter in there. And then I'll beat it again. But it's pretty much it's getting there. It looks really good.
Yeah. Show the audience how nice
and look
it
at
looks.
how nice that looks. That looks really nice. That looks like the best of our Amanda cream mixture. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to add in the bananas, which is right here. Carrie, do you want to add those in for me?
They smell really good.
Oh, they
smell
were
very
really
banana-y.
ready.
Yeah.
They definitely needed to get used like yesterday.
Well, they smell really good. And I don't even like bananas, but it smells
Because I'm
good.
sure we're all gonna get some brown bananas.
Oh my
coming
gosh,
around,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
And then if you could could you also add in I'm using Greek yogurt. The recipe calls for half a cup of sour cream, but I never have sour cream in my house because I don't eat it.
I don't either.
So I pretty much always will use yogurt whenever a recipe calls for sour cream. And I'm sure there's reasons why you should use certain Greek or not Greek. I don't know.
I think it's good to use Greek yogurt in place of sour cream because it is thicker.
Okay.
And
And
sour
that's
cream's
just what I
thick,
have on
so
hand,
I think it's
so.
a great substitution.
Yeah.
I would do the same.
And I pretty much only buy Greek yogurt,
Yeah, me
so
too.
that's just always what I'm using. And then if you could also add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Right there.
There's our tisp. There you go.
And then this is what it looks like before I mush it all together. And we're gonna not get it everywhere. Alright, so the creamed mixture is all done. In this bowl, we had creamed the sugar and butter. We creamed that until it was light and fluffy, and then we added in our 2 eggs. We whisked that until it was fully incorporated in here. And then we added in the mashed banana, sour cream, and vanilla. And then we fully incorporated everything. And now is the time when we are gonna add in those dry ingredients that we made earlier. So again, this is our flour mixture and our chai spice blend.
Cinnamon, ginger, allspice, and cardamom.
So we're just gonna add in the flour mixture.
It smells very good in here.
It does smell really good.
Not that you can smell, but
It's
it
the
smells
chai spice.
good. It is, and the bananas.
Yeah.
Seriously, it really smells
Oh,
bananas.
right now I'm just smelling a lot of chai.
Well, I still am smelling bananas.
Okay. So then we're just gonna combine that until it's just combined, because I have that problem of overmixing.
You gotta
So.
fold. You gotta fold it in.
Gently fold.
Gently fold. Mix.
We're gently folding, and this is the time where it's nice and quiet, and you're just concentrating on gently folding.
So you know that my girls and I make a lot of
Yeah.
banana bread. It's really fun to make with kids. And we constantly have brown bananas because parents, maybe even Tony, I don't know. Because sometimes Tony acts like a kid, right? So, I mean, my husband's like that too. They're all like, oh, I love bananas one day, and then you go buy bananas, and they're like, I don't want bananas. And then they sit there and they turn brown, and you gotta put them in your freezer, and then all of a sudden, you have like 8,000 bananas in your freezer, and you're like, oh my god, I need to put other food in here, right?
I could literally probably live off of just making banana bread for the next 2 weeks and just eating that for all my meals. Because I have that many bananas taking up space in my freezer.
There's a fruit in there.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my kids help me all the time making banana bread. They love doing it. And we put a lot of different stuff in it. I'm excited to try this one. Never had the chai spice banana bread, but we do banana bread with chocolate chips.
Oh yeah.
Blueberries.
Nuts. Although some people don't like nuts, so
Or
I have to
allergic.
leave them out
Right.
sometimes. But I like nuts and chocolate chips a
Yes,
lot.
me too.
In mine.
Blueberries are wonderful in banana bread.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have blueberries that are about to go, another great way to use them
and you
up.
can always just chop up whatever fruit you have lying around and add them into it too.
Strawberry banana bread
Yeah.
too.
That would taste really good.
Raspberry maybe even. You know those berries go fast.
And now we're just gonna put it into our pan, and then it's gonna pretty much just go into the oven for a little bit, 50 to 60 minutes, or 70 minutes, depending on.
We'll see how the oven cooks it.
You're gonna wanna test it with a toothpick.
And it should come out clean, correct?
Yep, it should come out clean. That's how you know it's ready. It's always fun with banana bread, because bananas are so moist.
Just getting every last little drench of the bowl
Don't
here.
wanna waste
Don't
any
wanna waste.
batter.
Not in these times. We can't waste.
And then I usually just like smooth it up a little bit, make sure it's kind of like even. All right, so this is gonna go into a 350-degree oven for anywhere from 50 to 70 minutes, depending on your oven.
Awesome.
And
Can't wait to
I'll
try.
show you what it looks like when it comes out. Yay! Our chai spice banana bread came out of the oven and it's looking pretty good. And I have Sam, the cameraman, with me who's gonna
Hello.
taste test it, and so is Miss Carrie. So we are gonna go ahead and cut that.
And it already smells so good.
Super good.
Right out of the oven.
And you do want, like this is like right out of the oven, so it's very warm right now. So that is why it is falling apart a little bit on me.
And it's literally like steaming. Like,
But like, so it's really
so
warm, although
bright,
it is
fresh. Yeah.
really nice
Yeah.
to enjoy like warm banana bread right out of the
Oh
oven.
my gosh,
All
yeah,
right,
there's the
guys,
steam.
take your pick.
Alright.
I like the crusty bits.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like I ripped those off like first.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
It was really good.
Mhm.
Very good, yeah.
You can definitely taste the chai flavor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very, very cardamom-y, but it's very good because it kind of hits you
Mhm.
at the end. It's delicious.
It's
So
a
if
little
you-
bit more exciting than your usual banana bread.
Totally.
Yeah.
It is really moist. This is delicious.
This is really moist.
Mhm.
It's that Greek yogurt.
Yeah. Yes. It's like, but it's like,
Bananas too.
it doesn't fall apart though. You know, it's really good.
No, yeah, it's staying together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good and moist though.
Mm-hmm.
So thumbs up for that chai spice banana bread. Woo!
My mouth's full. So sorry, I can't move.
Thank you for watching the Library Lunch Ladies, and join us next time for
Quarantine quick meals. See you later.